Well, hello everybody, welcome to another Sunday morning show. Good morning, Pymdog.
Good morning to you, Jordan, and good morning to everyone who watches the channel.
It's strange we have you on this week.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Dan is currently in France for a much needed break.
And funny enough, I saw in a story this morning that it was actually lashing down with rain.
Was it?
He was in the van. Well, first day of our holiday.
Yeah. Cheers then.
Cheers, yeah.
That's why you don't go to France and you go somewhere else, I would say. Get on a flight or something. Anyway, right, so I thought today, Dog, we would do something a little bit different for a Sunday show.
Okay.
And this will be more of like almost like a Q&A for people to get to know you.
Yeah, okay.
Because you're on the channel obviously at Dartmouth, and then you did the Christmas special, and then there was a big gap, and then you've obviously been on the last few weeks. Yeah. And we've still got a few more vlogs of you in the bank.
You do, yeah.
So
don't give away too much.
Yeah, you've still got another 3 weeks of the dog to look forward to. Everyone's loving you. Like, what is going on?
Well, I don't know. I guess I just could bring a good character, I guess, to the game of golf.
We thought
I know you would say different, but
yeah, we thought it was a massive risk bringing you on board for potentially the outcome of the channel, but it's paid off quite nicely. Good. Anyway, so just before we get started, DHD Plus, if you haven't checked that channel out, it's our second channel. We do coaching, lessons, fittings, reviews, all that kind of good stuff. So if you're interested in that, go and check that out. The link will be in the description. Anyway, let's start. So I've got some questions pre-wrote down here for you, Dog.
Oh, okay.
And I guess we'll start right at the front.
I don't know how to think about this, to be honest.
No, I've got a picture here which I'll bring out in a minute, and I'll put it up on screen so you guys can see it.
I've just seen the picture. Oh dear.
Yeah, brilliant, isn't it? I bet you haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. When it's from a newspaper, that's when you know. Isn't it? That's when you know it's on. Right. Anyway, first question. So, what age did you start playing golf?
I started playing at the age of 6.
6 years old?
Yeah, that was when my dad first took me up the golf, and my dad's been a member up Torquay for 30 plus years. Yeah. And I don't know if you started around the same time. I guess you're a little bit older.
I was 7.
You were 7, yeah. So I first picked up pretty much a club when I was about 3, but first joined a golf club about 6.
Oh, wow.
And I've been a member for 16 years there.
And that's at Torquay?
That is Torquay, yeah.
You have joined a few other clubs in your time?
I have, yeah, just the second clubs. Really, when COVID kicked in, when you could only play a certain amount of times a week to let people play, I joined an additional club because I was furloughed and all that, so I wanted to play more and practice more. So that was what I was doing.
It's good to play a little selection of courses as well.
Yeah, and especially as a youngster, I'm starting to see more and more youngsters in the game, which is great because the membership is still quite affordable. Yeah. We're not at a full rate, If it was at a full rate, I'd struggle to afford it, and I know a lot of youngsters would my age.
I've noticed it start going up now.
It has started going up, I do agree.
23, 24, 25. 25 is the big one, isn't it?
Yeah, 25 is the big one, but you never know where you'll be at 25, so it's another 2 years down the line.
Maybe still in Torquay, maybe not. Anyway, so this brings out this photo, which I'm going to put up on screen. I'm just going to show this to the dog now. So this is a photo of our junior SDL team winning at Teignmouth Golf Club.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got me there front right looking like an absolute infant.
Yeah, this must be the worst dressed outfit I've ever put on.
Who picked the shirts?
I don't know.
Were you a fan of the pink?
No, I don't mind the shirts. You just don't put them with purple trousers, do you?
Oh yeah, you have purple trousers on. It's hard to see, This photo's faded.
It's awful.
Oh my word! And then obviously next to Scott there in the middle is Craig Passmore, who's been on the channel.
He looked a good youngster. He was a little, he was very small, and then he had like 13, 14. He shot up quite a lot. And you could tell, even when he was 14, 15, he was hitting the ball miles. And you thought, crikey, this guy's going to hit it so far when he was like 18.
And he hasn't disappointed in that.
And he hasn't disappointed. He's hitting it further and further every time I play with him.
So I've got a funny little story about Craig. Because obviously he started a bit later, I remember, probably 2-3 years later than when I first started playing junior golf at Torquay.
Yeah, he started about the age of 10, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's 10.
I remember we used to have our Friday junior nights. You'd turn up, you'd play 5 holes.
It was awesome.
Rob Corbett on the right hand side of this photo, our junior organiser, who's a legend.
That is another man I have so much respect for in our junior careers.
Absolutely.
I don't know if he watches the channel, but I know quite a few guys from the golf club, if they do, and they'll probably get the message towards him, but we haven't thanked him enough for what he did. We
wouldn't be here if he
go
couldn't put these
go into events, he'd take time, all the time out of his week during our summer holidays when we were back at school.
Yeah.
And he obviously everything would be dedicated towards us.
Yeah.
He'd be the team. You know, if you won, it was always a Mackey's trip on the way back. It was, and everybody looked forward to it. We had, but to be fair, we had such a good junior section back in those days.
We used to win everything.
We used to win everything. That's
Year
not trying
on
to sound big-headed, but we really did. We were awesome.
But we had the right backing.
Yeah, we had the right backing.
So
we had the right people. All the parents, the families, all come together and obviously got juniors to the locations where they needed to be.
That is super important. So yeah, my story about Craig is I went out on a Friday night. It was me and Craig in a 2-ball.
Okay.
Up the old 16th, which is now the 17th at Torquay.
Yeah.
Teeing off the Reds.
Oh, nice.
Okay. He's hit driver 3-wood. This hole, by the way, for people that don't know Torquay, it's like it was probably playing 260 par 4 on the night.
Yeah, it's about 250 from the Reds.
Yeah. He's hit driver 3-wood and ran it up onto the front of the green, and then he's binned a 30-footer, for birdie, which was his first ever birdie in his golfing career. And he did it with me, and he was running around, and he was young at this point. He must have been like 12, maybe 12.
11 probably, yeah.
Yeah, really, really young. He was running around the green, and he'd love it. And I'll keep that memory forever, especially after he's won his first tournament, which I'm sure is not too far away.
He was 14 or 13 when we played at Saunton, and it was the boys' championships. And he won the under-14s, and I can remember him. He shot like 2 under. He shot 67 around the West, and it was like nobody was close to him. Absolutely nobody. I can just remember him. Phenomenal he was so player. Small, and then he's just grown up. Like I know we've all grown up, but me not so much. He is,
yeah, he's got some serious talent, that boy. Serious talent.
He's got the game.
So that's like a bit of background about our junior section and when you started, you know.
Absolutely.
So what's the lowest handicap you've ever been officially?
I have been +2 for about a week, but +1 for quite a long period of the season, probably near enough a year.
What was that exact?
I think I got to +1.7 when the new system came on, and then I was +1 for a while. I've always been around scratch, to be fair. It's hard to keep it low in this new system, as a lot of the lower players will definitely agree with me, because the lower you get, the harder it is. You know, you have a few bad rounds in a row, and you've chucked out your good ones, and you've replaced them with rubbish. And
exactly.
You're going up, unfortunately.
You've got to be super consistent.
Yeah, exactly that.
And
I'm starting to find consistency though, which is good. I'm starting to come a bit down.
We've noticed it this week in the vlog, actually. You've been dialed in.
I'm getting there. Yeah. I'm not far away.
Kev gnawing it into the holes.
Walking
them in for the camera.
People love my short game, you know. Maybe I have to do a little video on tips and stuff.
Tips.
I've got some short game.
Self-allocated coach already.
Yeah, I've got some short game.
Unbelievable.
It saved me in the past years.
So well, that's as they say, it always bails you out. And if you look at people winning tournaments,
it does.
It's always
it's bailed me out a few times in the last few years.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so what are your future goals then? Going forward the next couple of years? Do you know?
It's a mixture of 50-50. I'm not 100% of turning pro. I want to, but I've always said to do it when I'm ready. So I'm not ready now, and I don't know if I will be next season, but we're going to work on it during the winter. I'm going to talk to a few people about it and stuff like that. Kind of get a schedule plan from both bases of an amateur career and a pro career, and see what I can play in to start with. I'm going to probably do Europro qualifying, which is in, I think it's first week of October or end of September. So I'm going to probably do that. It depends, obviously, what happens there. Stuff like that. But
so is that going down like the PGA Pro route as a teaching pro, or?
I would definitely, if I turn pro, I'd definitely do that, because it's a good option. You've got that then to fall back on. But if I was going to turn pro, I'd want to be playing. I'd want to be playing all the time, as much as I could.
This it's always an interesting one for me, this, because I play a 4. I'm off 3.8 at the moment.
Okay.
I've never ever recorded a round under par. I've never recorded a round under par.
Okay.
And I play off 4. So the rounds that do count have always been quite, like, a lot of rounds in the low single digits. You know, your 1, 2 overs, 3 overs. But I've never had that one round that's just blown all my other scores out the water. I'm like I chisel my way down. So what's your best recorded round? I'm a person that doesn't really go that low, to be honest. Doesn't?
No, I've never.
Like four
I think it's one of those things. It's like you kind of break the barrier. So when you shoot under par, you know you can do it.
Okay.
So like I was probably 15 or something when I shot under par for the first time, and then I knew I could do it. I've shot 4 under multiple times at different courses, but I just can't. I've had a 64, but
Yeah.
I've had a low practice round. But then tournament plays a different deal. You know, your mindset is completely different. You're more relaxed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, I think if I went out on YouTube, I'm so relaxed playing golf compared to a tournament round. People probably don't see you don't see as much focus because you're having so much fun.
Exactly. I always find that almost helps you occasionally, just to relax you into the round. You don't overthink stuff. You're just having fun. I'm normally, once I've already blown my scorecard up, I normally start playing all right after that.
Because it's a lack of pressure, isn't it?
Yeah, when you've accepted that it's done, you just chill out and you can start actually hitting some good golf shots, not really thinking about it. Helps me. It's a strange one. That's the thing with golf, isn't it? It's all up in your head a lot of the time.
I'm not quite sure of the course it was, because it was a few years back. I'm trying to think what it was. It was a course it was a bit further north. I played a practice round because I never played there before. And I was just knocking a few balls around, but I actually calculated at the end of the round, I shot 61s. 9 under 70 in the practice round.
Oh wow!
And I went out on the first day of the actual tournament and shot 82.
The duality of golf.
It's like 21 shots different, pretty much hitting the same club off the tee every time.
Yeah.
A few putts here and there drop, and that's it.
Exactly.
You know, it's a completely different game and a completely different story, to be honest.
Yeah, ridiculous. So how about this? So what's your favourite course you've played? What's your favourite course to watch?
My favourite course I've played would definitely have to be Doral, the Blue Monster course. Yeah, it was for my 18th birthday. Me and my dad went out there. That is another reason probably why, because it's a great memory with my dad. He's always going to remember that. So am I. And we had such a good week out there. We played all the courses. We had a day off and went shopping and stuff. But it was amazing. And it's just the whole. It's playing those sort of courses. It's not just the weather. It's more the layout. You've got all the water. You've got all the hazards. And I prefer longer courses because I do like to hit my driver. You know, I don't like to get funky. I don't like to hit irons off tees.
We've seen that, the recoil.
Yeah, but I'm not always, in tournament play, I'm not always going at it all the time. So I have a stock shot with a driver. I'm not going to hit a 90% drivers on YouTube. That's just not going to happen.
No, it's not YouTube space.
You know, even if the carry's 350, I'm still going for it.
Yeah, you know? straight in the rubbish. Yeah, ain't getting there.
Might bounce out. You never know.
And what's your favourite course to watch? There's a train though, didn't you hear that?
I had a train, nice. I've actually been on that train. It lights up for Christmas.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
That's pretty good.
The Christmas lights on that train. It's the Churston Railway. It goes to Dartmouth.
Yeah, it goes to Dartmouth.
And honestly, if anybody's around in the area for Christmas, it's amazing. It lights up. It's the steam train. You can catch it from Bainton.
Yeah.
And then it goes all the way through to Dartmouth, I'm pretty sure. I have been on it before, but you were talking years ago.
It's the bane of our existence for recording in this office.
Yeah, well,
because it always goes. However, the best part about it is it goes at about 4:50. And that's when you know that it's time to go home.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, but what happens if you hear it like 1 o'clock?
Well, that's the other thing. It also goes off at 1 o'clock, and then you feel depressed. So there's that. But yeah. Anyway, so what's your favourite course to watch on TV?
Ooh.
It could be a tournament. I've always got an answer for this, and it's that major question. What's your favourite major?
I have a soft spot for Eastlake.
Okay. What tournament do they hold there? Do you know?
That's the Tour Championship at Eastlake.
Okay.
So that will be at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And they've had it there like the past, 2-3 years, whenever, since I watched it. But you can either shoot a really low score there or a really high score, and that's what I like. I like the comparison.
Yeah.
Someone can go out there, shoot 69, then the next day they'll shoot like 75, 76.
Yeah, exactly. Always open.
And it's just a great golf course. They swapped the 9s over the last, I don't know if they just do it for tournament play, but it is really, really good. I love that course. It's something that I really like to play, but I think it's in Atlanta. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
But it's proper golf course.
Yeah, I think mine's Augusta.
That would definitely be second. But that's on like every year, you know, and you know when that is every year. I know the Tour Championship at the same time, but
it might be controversial, but I prefer the Masters to the Open.
Yeah, maybe because that's the first major of the year.
Well, you know,
you look forward
golf
to it.
Season, doesn't
it's
it?
Golf season. It kicks golf season off. You know, the courses are getting better. The weather's getting warmer. Not necessarily, because this year I think in April we had snow.
Yeah, that's true.
But
and now it won't stop.
But then we've had 3 months of the summer down here, and then it's been fantastic.
Been a joke, isn't it?
I know the golf courses need rain, but for a comparison of businesses in Torbay, you know, fantastic. Local businesses hopefully they've had a really good year.
Rick Shields or Good?
Good.
Yes,
I think they bring more to the channel. I actually, funny enough, I watched a good video just this morning. Playing
major.
They were playing the D1 golfers.
Oh, they do.
And I've heard of that Mason before, but I didn't realise how far he hit the ball. Mason Green.
Serious, isn't it?
Those
boys in the States. Just
but the thing is, Grant and Garrett, they put themselves down.
Yeah.
To be feel like they're not that good, but they are seriously good golfers.
Oh, they're ridiculous.
Like Grant is like a robot, and he's like kind of puts himself down. I think you don't miss fairways when you're knocking it out like 300 yards every time.
He has got one of the nicest golf swings I've seen.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Like the tempo, the positions he gets himself into.
Yeah, the thing with Gary, he's got a hook in the bag.
He does. That's the only problem. He does.
Grant doesn't have that. He has a big Ric Flair, but
he has a big Ric Flair.
But that's the only shot he's got. He's not, even if he draws it, he's not hitting it that far left.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so what about DHG or good then?
DHG.
That's the correct answer.
That's the correct answer, right?
No, it's not even the same level, is it?
No, I watch both channels.
Yeah, so do I.
Both channels.
I take a lot of,
both channels bring different things to the plate. You know, different things for people to watch.
Yep, absolutely.
You know, there's more. You get more of a club review kind of thing on here, I think, and more banter. But then there's a lot of younger guys that play in groups over there, which in the States is a big thing.
And the golf industry over there is just huge.
Oh, it's amazing.
Huge.
It's definitely a place I would like to be out in the future and
100%.
play golf.
100%. What about your golfing hero then? Who's your golfing hero?
I know everybody says Tiger Woods, but when I was growing up, like the age of 5, 6, and you're watching the TV with your dad and stuff, and even a bit later on, you know, towards 10, 11, he was the man.
Tiger, wasn't it?
He was the man. Yeah. Everybody would speak about him.
Yeah. You
would get Tiger Woods clubs for juniors made up. You would get everything. I remember having a red Tiger Woods turtleneck, and I'd wear it on a Sunday Junior Open. Yeah. And I would be like, I'm Tiger Woods. I am Tiger Woods.
I had his Sunday shirt, the red Nike t-shirt.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Just to pull that one out.
It's just, I think, obviously for the older guys, you know, that they think the same way, but I don't think it's as passionate as it is for kind of our age, maybe a little bit older.
Yeah.
Because it is serious how good he actually was, like, you know, compared to everybody else.
He's just absolutely
bananas.
Inspirational as a junior growing up. Just watching him just beat people, not just beat people, but beat people by margins that you've never even seen before.
I'd probably say it's probably changed a bit now. Like I was definitely a little bit into Bryson. I still am now, with what he was changing in his game.
Yeah.
But I have a few guys that I watch on the tour and I quite like, and one of them's Billy Horschel.
Who's your favourite player then? Right now,
I'd have to say Schauffele.
Schauffele.
I've got a big soft spot for Xander because of his game, how good he is.
He is solid.
He doesn't get enough out of his game. His putting isn't quite there. If his putting was the same as quite a few guys on tour, he'd have so many more wins.
Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah, but then you don't become a gold medalist without being a seriously good player all round. So,
what do we call him? Xander?
Shuffle.
Yeah, we call him Shuffle.
The Shuffle.
The Shuffle. And what's your dream four ball? That's a big question.
Oh.
And this can be pro players, people that have passed away, or just, you know.
Well, I definitely have to include my dad in that because I feel like he's played a big part in my golf career.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to play golf, it'd have to be with him.
Lenny the Tonk, we call him. He's got an old Cobra driver that's the loudest thing you'll ever hear.
We're talking 2,000 yards away, can you hear that thing?
Oh, yeah.
If he sat that over Churston, I reckon you could hear it.
It sounds like a bloody church bell, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he hits the fairway all the time. So most unorthodox golfer you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's quality. Though.
Awesome. It is quality. If he played more, he could play like ridiculous.
Yeah. So you and your dad.
I'd have to go Woods.
Tiger, yeah.
And probably Gary Player.
Okay.
He's another one that I really do
quite
like, and you see him now, and he's still going to turn up at these pro-ams and all the events.
Loves it, doesn't he?
And he's like 85, something like that, and he's just incredible.
Absolutely loves it.
Absolutely incredible.
He helps the youngsters out coming through as well.
Exactly. Look at some of the South African guys that are coming through, like more not just amateurs, but the guys that have just turned pro.
Yeah.
They have such a big golfing careers out there. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Like they hit it far. The golf courses are great, and they've just got a really good incentive. They're all good players. Look at who stays, and they all bounce off people like that.
Dan's all-time favourite player.
Yeah, and they all bounce off him. They all look up to people like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, you've got guys that are coming over for our England events, like England golf events, and they're all, you know, I think a guy called Christian just won up at Saunton a few months back, but he blew people out the water with what he was shooting out there. So
crazy, isn't it? Absolutely
it
crazy.
just shows how good the talent is out there, I think.
Probably one of the most important questions we've got is, what's your favourite curry? Because we all know you're not shied away from a nice little curry every
I do enjoy a curry. I am trying to cut
week.
down. You know, people will be thinking right now, no, he's not. He's not trying to cut down. He's just saying that. But no, I generally am. You know, we sometimes in the summer we'd play a lot, me and Jordan and our friend Dylan, and we'd go obviously have a curry after we played. Usually
after work, of
Thursday
course.
or a Friday. Probably a Thursday or a Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we'd probably go once a week during the summer. But
Or twice.
Or twice, maybe 3 times. But cut that out.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Probably after the chicken tikka boona has a soft spot up there, but I've started going for that. What's it called? The lamb shashlik now.
Oh, the shashlik.
So I'm a bit more onion based. I'm
nice.
more fan of that actually now.
There you go. If anyone needs any like curry reviews or they're intrigued into wanting to try something new, then send us a DM.
My personal
Instagram.
opinion as well is if you're gonna have a hotter curry, I know you're having it because it's a bit hotter, but the coconut rice is a great option because it just mellows it,
softens it a bit.
Softens it.
There you
Exactly
go. See, I told you, he's already coming out with tips now. You can't help
you get a little
himself.
peshwari naan.
A little pesh, yeah.
Lovely.
Anyway, send him a DM on Instagram if you've got any curry suggestions. I'm sure Dog will love to try them out.
Yeah, we'll be ordering all the time.
And seeing as Lester's not here today,
okay,
he has put one little question in for you.
Right.
And this is right up Leicester Street. So what are you better at, pulling pints or pulling women?
Pulling pints, of course. I can't count how many pints that I've pulled in my
Definitely
time.
more than women.
And people ask me all the time, do you enjoy it? Do you still enjoy it? I say, yeah, I do, because I have a great relationship with the club. I know all the members. You know, I welcome all the visitors. I speak to them, the societies and stuff like that, and we always have a good time. You know, and they're always very thankful of it and stuff like that. So, yeah, I definitely enjoy that.
Pymdog for head steward, I say. There we are.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's actually the end of the questions. So we'll move on to the last segment here, and obviously we'll have a little chat about this week on the channel, Paulson's Golf Centre.
Lovely.
We're currently filming this on a Wednesday. We don't film it Sunday morning, contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, we've got to get the video ready, right?
Oh, exactly, yeah. But you know, it's what it is.
Everybody's away as well. You're a lone man here.
I know. I'm single-handedly holding up the fort. Lester's not here. Dan's away. Johnny's working from home. So it's just me in the office.
Come in and give you a hand.
Well, yeah, it's just me in the office. So I'm having a little party later, I think. Get the disco ball
Look at
out.
your party rings over there.
Yeah, we have got some party rings actually.
They're open. I opened them when I come in.
I know, yeah. Closed packet of party rings on the side. Dog walks in. The first thing he does for even saying hello to me is go and open the party rings. Unbelievable.
About half a pack left now.
Must have been Boona flavoured or something. I don't know. Anyway, so Paulson's Golf Centre. I'm currently 3 parts through editing that one.
Okay.
You're playing some really good golf.
Yeah.
Really good golf.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Did you enjoy that experience?
I did. I enjoyed the golf course. I think it's because of the Trackman range that you have there.
Yeah.
I think the course layout's fantastic. The greens were good when we played. Obviously, every golf course can be improved in a certain way, but I really enjoyed it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant. And was that your first time properly playing in a 4-ball with Paul?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
What were you thinking when he starts birdie, birdie, birdie?
You know, you are fazed by it, but then when he's on your team, you're kind of happy, aren't you?
Yeah, he's serious.
Later on in the vlog, you just can't leave it till then,
He's
right?
serious, isn't he? He's a serious
He
player.
is. He's seriously good.
And as you said...
I don't think he liked it when I ended him on the 4th tee, but...
Yeah, I know. As you said, you don't have to hit it long to be good at
He
golf.
did. He just shows you don't have to hit it that
I didn't realise you're the joint... joint...
What do you mean?
What do you say?
Just Paul's playing all the golf. It shows you don't have to hit it very far to be good at golf.
He bombed one up the 4th, though. He really did it one good up the 4th.
I know, he's just seen what you just did, that's why.
Yeah, I think he went after it a little bit more.
Unbelievable. Anyway, so next week on the channel, tomorrow, we've got Long Sutton, which was you and Craig.
It was Craig, me and Craig.
So that's the last one we got with Craig. He's obviously gone back to Arizona now.
Yeah, he went back a couple of weeks
Grand
ago
Canyon
last
University,
week,
yeah. So that's the last one with Craig. Hopefully we'll see him more in the future at some point. And we will keep you up to date with what he's doing, if he's winning anything, all that good stuff, I'm sure. So that's on next week. Have you got anything else to say? Any bets on today? Any horse racing?
No, I'm trying to stay away from that.
Try to stay away from that.
I might watch them, but
Yeah, have a little watch.
I do like it. I do like horse racing.
We do nip up to Cheltenham every year, don't we?
Yeah, we're going in November.
November
We've got the
meeting.
manga to look forward to in September
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
the manga, yeah, that's coming up. Yeah,
So,
still need to tell Dan that I'm away for a few days for that one. So we'll see how he takes that. But there we are. We might have to do a bit of editing.
Yeah. Well, just take a laptop like you did to Benidorm, mate.
I ain't doing that this time.
No.
No.
No?
I had a
Enjoying
£75 data charge on my phone, uploading a bloody video in a
I
hotel
know,
room.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
one of
that.
them was like 48, wasn't it? And then
Yeah,
the other
and
one.
then the other one was the other bit. But because it normally warns you on your phone when you're coming close to your allowance, which
Yeah, it does.
is only a thing when you go abroad. You get this like 2 gig data allowance. They don't
Yeah.
really tell you about that until
Mine's
you've gone through it.
100 gig. Mine's just like I'm in the UK.
You're very lucky.
I know.
Mine used to be like that, but then it changed for some reason. So
Yeah.
so that was fun. So that's,
Well, the company we've been with them for years, so they obviously sort us all out as a family.
oh,
so.
that's good. That is good. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to take that 75 quid out of the business
Yeah.
or something. Or I don't know. Again, we're gonna have to speak to Dan about
Take
that.
it out of Bernie's wages.
Yeah, take out Bernie's wages. Yeah. That's actually justified then, isn't it? Anyway, right. Thanks everyone for watching the Sunday morning show. Thank you, Dog, for coming in.
No problem. Thanks for
I'm
watching.
sure we'll see you back sometime soon. We might
Yeah,
even
well-
have you back next week. We might do me, you, and Lester next week.
We
Who knows?
could do a little trio.
do a little trio because
Get
that's
the
never
extra
been
seat,
done
put
before.
one back here.
Exactly, yeah. Just in the dark, in the shadows.
It'll be dancing.
Exactly. Don't forget to check out DHD Plus and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button, leave us a comment,
Thumbs up.
the thumbs up button, and we'll see you all next Sunday.
Yeah. See you next Sunday.